Hi, it's Gina with your note of the week. This week's note is about renumbering items. I get this question quite a bit. Gina, I really don't like the SKU or the item number that's currently in my inventory for an item. Can it be changed? Well, you probably know, let me find an item here. You probably know that once you save an item record, you can't edit this item number field. But there is a way to change that number, and it's called renumber items. Now, renumbering items does come with some rules. Rule number 1, if you're multi-site, you can only renumber items at the hub. Renumbering items is something you want to do first thing in the morning before you open or last thing in the evening after you close. Renumbering items does start with a worksheet, and you can work on the worksheet anytime during the day. It's just you can't execute the actual renumber until the morning or the evening, before sales or after posting. So to renumber items, inventory, utilities, and renumber items. So the first thing Counterpoint wants is a name for your worksheet. So I'm just going to call it something sensible like renumber items. You can call it anything you like. You are limited to 10 characters, so you do have to abbreviate in some cases. I'll press the Enter key. Now in the description, I can have up to 30 characters, but typically what I put here is a date, so I know the date that I did the renumbering. Down here at the bottom is where you're actually going to select the old item number that you want to change, and then define what the new item number will be. So I'm going to do a lookup for my golf cap, and I want the new item number to be ADGLF cap. And I'm just going to press enter. And notice how it brings this item up to the body of the renumber item screen. Now you can keep adding additional items to this worksheet. I recommend no more than 10 or 15 at a time, because if there's something wrong with one of these items and one single item is rejected, the whole worksheet will roll back. You won't be able to renumber anything. So I'm just going to click on renumber and say yes. And Counterpoint gives me a preview. This is what you're renumbering. Now, I recommend printing a copy of this report, because once you're done renumbering, you will not be able to get a copy of this report. So you want to come up here to the printer icon and print a copy. I'm going to exit from here. You'll get a warning. Are you sure you want to renumber? You won't be able to run the report, which is what I just mentioned. I'm going to click on yes. And now my item has successfully renumbered. So let's just go take a look at that. Remember, it was a golf cap. So I'm going to go to inventory, items. I'll do a lookup for the golf cap. And there it is. And notice I now have a new item number. Here's something else you need to know about renumber items. If you have images attached to items in Counterpoint, you'll need to rename your images to the new item number. If you have any touchscreen buttons connected to the old item number, you'll need to reconfigure the touchscreen button. And if you have any price rules with the old item number, you'll need to revisit the price rules and update the rules with the new item number. That's renumbering items. Hope you enjoyed this session. Talk with you again next week. Thanks for joining me for this session of Note of the Week. Hope to see you again soon. We would love to hear from you. If you would like to submit a question for Note of the Week, email training@cksystem.com. And on the subject line, type Note of the Week. If you would like to schedule training time or request a free training catalog, call me at 888-476-7911, extension 3. Talk to you next week. Bye.